What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Tracking the Cyberse series. I'm Danger, and today we're going to be going over my version of two combined decks of the Cyberse Link starter deck. So, for this series, right now in this portion, me and Kurt have combined two copies of the Cyberse Link starter deck and are pitting them not just against each other, but against other decks. We have a lot of fun things planned for you guys, but first I want to get into my build of this deck. So I'm going to start with the extra deck, which is, as expected, all 6 cards. So we have 2 Link Spiders, 2 Honeybots, and 2 Decode Talkers. We don't have the ability to extra link into both extra monster zones, but we can, at least in theory, get quite a few links on board. So now I'm going to move on to the monsters for you guys. So I run more of a power control version, which has more of a first turn capability to it. I'm running 2 Beast King Barbaros because it can either be normaled as a 19, or it can be tribute summoned using 2 tributes for a 3000, or it can be tributed with 3 monsters to completely destroy the opponent's field. I'm running 2 Cyber Dragon because it's a quick and easy special summon as long as I don't control any monsters. 2 Sanjin because it searches mostly everything in the deck. 2 Marauding Captain because it gives the ability to have a quick and easy special summon. 1 Marshmelon for that chance that I lose the die roll. 2 Raikou Lightsworn Hunters because later on in the game, especially with running a starter deck, you're going to need some sort of backup plan. My backup plan is to be able to destroy their ability to play the game. 2 Effect Veiler to negate monster effects, especially things like Decode Talker, which gets pretty big. 2 Battle Fader to defend from incoming attacks. I find it better than Swift Scarecrow because it special summons to the field and gives you something to link summon with next turn. 2 Link Slayer because it's an easy special summon just like Cyber Dragon. And I can discard 2 cards to target any spell and traps they control and destroy them up to the number of cards I send. Ram Clouder because I contribute a monster I control to special summon a Cyberse from my graveyard, which is really good for starting plays. 2 Draconet because it puts a level 2 or lower normal monster from my hand or deck in defense position on the field when it's summoned. 2 Mystery Shell Dragon because it's a nice 2000 beater. And 2 Bitron to complement the Draconet. I did take out the other level 2 monster that we had in here that was a normal. Galaxy Serpent. I feel they could have just created a brand new card to go with this instead of giving us this tuner, because we do not have any links, we do not have any XYZs. And so without that, I didn't feel there was really a need to have a tuner in here. Plus, Bitron is all around better. It has a 2000 defense, so I can plop it out in defense mode and leave it there in case I need only 1 monster to link summon with. So it continues to give me board presence. So I'm going to move on to the spell cards now. And what I have for the deck is 2 copies of Cyanide Universe because I can take monsters from the grave, put them back in the deck, and that includes my Link monsters. And when you're only running 6 Link monsters, and it's a starter deck, you need your resources badly, and something that recycles resources is amazing. 2 United We Stand for that power element. 2 Burden of the Mighty for the control element. 2 Supply Squad to continue to give me card advantage in my hand. 2 Mystical Space Typhoon to knock out opponents' cards in back row. One Pot of Duality because I need that ability to continue to have resources. Unfortunately, it does shut down your special summon. One Dark Hole so that I can clear off monsters on the board. Especially good during turn 1. And 2 Terraforming to search out the 2 Cyanite Universe. So finally, I'm going to move on to the traps. I have 2 Dark Bribe to negate back row, 2 Fiendish Chain to negate front row effects, 2 Call of the Hind to bring my resources back to the field from the graveyard, 2 Bottomless Trap Holes because it gets rid of a lot of the big problems like Beast King Barbaros, Cyber Dragon, Link Slayer, Decode Talker, 2 Mirror Force to stop attacks, 2 copies of Jar of Avarice because it puts stuff back in my deck and resources are good, plus it allows me to draw a card. And 1 Ring of Destruction for that little bit of burn damage, as well as it's able to knock out a very large opponent's monster that I might otherwise have trouble with. So I want to thank you guys for watching. This is a lot of fun to play right now. We should be coming to you soon with Kurt's build. So I want to thank you guys for watching. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I did pick up the second copy of both of these decks from Taz's Gaming. So I'll have the links to all that stuff down in the description for you guys. As always, thanks for watching. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Danger Yu-Gi-Oh! Channel, signing off.